Supercell just announced that they're no longer continuing development on Clash Mini, and I'm pretty sad about it, but I'm trying to stay optimistic for the future. For me, life is so busy, I don't get a lot of dedicated game time, but with Clash Mini, it was easy enough to pick it up and play, even while multitasking, and that was probably one of my favorite things about the game. The ability to play the game effectively while taking my dog Koba for a walk didn't detract from my experience of the walk or the game, and at the end of a long day to sit back and watch my favorite YouTuber while I climb Trophy Road was very enjoyable. So I wouldn't classify myself as an OG of the game, but I feel like I was definitely in the end game. I pushed to 3,000 trophies regularly during streams, which was the top of Trophy Road. In the new gacha system, I reached collector level 151, which I think is pretty high. So if we peep my stats, I had over 1,100 games played, spanned out over 336 days. Now, I didn't really play a lot of the Rumble mode, which is like the draft gameplay style. I had pretty much all the minis unlocked. I was really lucky with the toy machine in the final seasons, and at the end of my journey, I was only really missing the Executioner, Storm Wizard, Shark Bait, and the legendary Battle Machine, which thankfully I at least got to try once, courtesy of OJ letting me take over his stream. I would have gotten my own Battle Machine and 116 more epic keys, which would have taken forever and costed a lot of money. So why did Clash Mini get the... Well, I'm sure there's lots of reasons why, but from my perspective, the new gacha system update and the introduction of the toy machine, the game started to really lack any kind of real progression, and if you weren't lucky at getting new units, I could see why many players were deterred from continuing the gacha toy experience. It also felt like it was lacking in game modes. Aside from classic duels and the Rumble draft mode, the events were not really engaging enough to maintain a consistent audience coming back for more. It also seemed like the game quickly had a standard meta of only 2 to 3 decks being used regularly when you're climbing the ladder. You would just see the same decks being used over and over. This did improve near the end when they added synergies to the game, like the Goblins buff Goblins, Royals buff Royals, but at the end of the game's life cycle, it was the same experience, kind of just fighting the same meta decks. So being a new content creator, I was able to build some hype around the game and recruit people from my streams and Discord to download the game and join my clan. But it was quickly apparent to me that most would download the game, play for a bit, maybe even a season, but they wouldn't come back for more after the fact, and I would see many of the players just kind of go inactive and ghost in the clan. With all of this being said, I'm truly going to miss Clash Mini. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm going to take my best deck out for one last spin. This is the 4 Riders deck, and it's been the most OP deck of my whole Clash Mini life. I was getting 20 plus win streaks with this bad boy last season, and I'm pretty sure it still crushes. Alright, let's see what this Rider can do against this stupid Archer Queen. This one might be tricky, but I generally like to start by popping a little Decoy Adept out in the front, and then I look for my hero's next power-up ability, but I don't have it. So I'm gonna drop a Sailor in the back. So for me, the Sailor is the key to this deck. I like getting the stacking damage bonus and the slowdown bonus to slow the enemies. It's always nice to get a round 1 win. We're gonna throw a Prince down at that little Archer and then drop my slow on the Sailor. Generally, I would do the damage stacking on the Sailor first, but I want to slow down that Peck and possibly that Archer Queen. She moved her Archer Queen very early, which is a weird strategy. That little invisibility sucks, but you're dead. Dead. Put the stun on my decoy. I'm gonna take the extra damage for my hero super. Oh, he put out a little defensive chicken. Boop. Not a bad play. Is it enough, though, to take on the 4 Riders? That Archer Queen's invisibility does hurt. Oh, and I haven't even damaged her yet. I think she's gonna cook me. She's gonna cook me right now. I'm dead. I'm dead. No. Well, let's just send our Hog Rider with a little bit of extra HP back there and a damage stack on our Sailor to do a little extra work. We don't even have all our synergies, but I think he's gonna die right now. Hog Rider's gonna go in with the super heals. Boom! And he's just gonna heal back in the corner there and take that damage like a champion. Don't die, Hog Rider. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. But we're doing a lot of work all of a sudden. Oh, but the invisibility of that Archer. Oh, the Sailor. Boom. Night-night McRibs. 4 Rider deck, baby. Man, overall, Clash Mini has so much potential and an insanely supportive community and so many amazing content creators backing it, so I hope Supercell can do Mini justice when they implement it into Clash Royale. I'm definitely going to miss the games while walking my big boy, and I hope Clash Mini may rest in peace for now.